So, hello. Once again, I'm back on my old trustworthy Dell Alienware M17 R5 AMD edition. As always, I'm recording locally and streaming today on the Twitch service. Let's make sure that the stream is up, alive and kicking, and then we will have plenty of things to discuss about. Twitch streaming, yes, perfect. Nice. Okay. So yeah, just like yesterday, I'm still exploring, trying to understand how this thing works. I'm talking of course about Commodore OS Vision 3.1 Linux distribution. And before I will continue, let's see the terminal. Let me zoom in a bit. First of all, let's do the fast fetch to be ready. Fast fetch, boom. And then I think this is fine. So yeah, as you can see, it's based on Debian GNU Linux version 12.14 bookworm. The system I already told you, Dell Alienware M17 R5 AMD. The kernel is Linux 6.12 something. It's bus cell at the moment. I'm using the full screen resolution without more on this soon. It's 3840 by 2160 100 sorry at 120 Hertz, and you will soon see the OBS settings. I did something that I'm not doing this in this order, so yeah, we'll soon see. The desktop environment is the Mate, and the Windows Manager is Compis X11. And you can pause the stream and take a good look at your own pace for the system information, or later when the video will be available on my YouTube channel, the video. I forgot to mention that the system has an AMD CPU Ryzen 9 6900HX, and the GPU is also AMD Radeon RX 6800M. And with these things out of the way, let's move back. Nice. So yeah, let's see what is Commodore OS using the browser. I want to make a few things clear that I messed up yesterday. I was trying to find something that I read on the Wikipedia page. This one doesn't seem to be quite well updated, because it mentions only version 3, which as soon you will see it's like a big difference. And then this is the Wikipedia page for Mate. I'll just read the first few lines. Mate is a desktop environment composed of free and open source software that runs on Linux and other Unix-like operating systems such as BSD and Illumos, or however you pronounce this one. Anyway, this is the official Commodore website where you can find the new retro computers that they have basically resurrected. Quite a good stuff, and in the download center of the website you can get the Commodore OS Vision ISO installer 3.1, this system that I'm using basically, and it says here Commodore OS Vision, the free Linux based operating system for PCs developed and maintained by Commodore. It's your escape from big tech, digital noise and constant surveillance. No tracking, no ads, no toxic social media. And if you choose, no web browser at all, for a truly distraction-free, child-safe experience. The previous version, blah blah blah. Okay, and this is the official website for Mate desktop environment. The Mate desktop environment is the continuation of GNOME 2. It provides an intuitive and attractive desktop environment using traditional metaphors for Linux and other Unix-like operating systems. Mate is under active development to add support for new technologies while preserving a traditional desktop experience. And they have the roadmap. Basically, I didn't, how can I say this? I didn't study this one. I'm not sure if it's on track or whatever, but they have a roadmap supposedly. And this is the official Commodore OS 3.1 article regarding the new release, which was on April 28, 2026, so about a month ago. And it reads, I will read just a few lines. Greetings Commodore fans, I'm pleased to announce the official release of Commodore OS 3.1 today, which is available as an installable ISO, now reduced to a much more manageable size of approximately 9.2 gigabytes. This is a significant reduction from the 37 gigabytes Commodore OS 3.0 ISO. To achieve this, some content had to be removed, but we believe we have retained the essential Commodore flavored experience while adding new features that make this distribution even more distinctive. And it has plenty of good information. At first I tried to use the direct file, it was very slow on my case, but the torrent was very fast. Not the fastest out there, but very fast. I was quite satisfied with the speed. Anyway, what's important is this DistroWatch link. They suggest for us to use this one in order to boost the rankings. But I'm not doing this for the rankings alone. I'm doing this in order to read this text here. Is very important. Commodore OS Vision is a 64-bit Linux distribution which was originally based on Linux Mint and is now an unofficial spin of MX Linux. This distribution was created for Commodore enthusiasts and people who appreciate a retro-style interface. I am one of them on both occasions. Commodore OS Vision uses the Mate desktop interface and features a retro look and effects. It has a classic Commodore slant with a selection of applications reminiscent, how to pronounce this word, of the classic Amiga counterparts. Anyway, I have a mixed bag of feelings about this one. Certainly I'm having a fun, but it's not for new users for sure. This is something, this is a Linux distribution that at least if you have a similar system to mine, like hardware-wise, it's fast, no doubt about it. Everything works very snappy, very smooth, no problem at all. But it's not stable. If I'm trying, for example, right now to use scale of 200, I will start getting all kinds of errors. I try to fix a few things here and there to fit my style, what I prefer to use, and still have so many roadblocks. But here it is, the situation so far. Right here I have my date and time. Okay, so far it's like almost exactly like I want it to be. I can see the week numbers, I can see the whole calendar, no problem. But I can't see the weather just yet, and it's not in Swedish. No problem, I can do just fine with the English and all that. I don't know how to move these things on the right side, the Bluetooth utility. The language is fine, no problem, but I would like to move it around. And the same with these tools on the right side over here. And also, I don't see my workspace switcher. It should be somewhere around here. But if I will use a lesser scale, things appear to be better, but constantly crashing. So this is why I'm using the full 4K resolution. And speaking of which, let's go to the OBS settings. I'm using, as always, 4 workspaces. I moved now to the 4th workspace. And this is my OBS settings at the moment. Today I'm using the Flatpak version. It's the latest Flatpak release, and I'm using for the video the full 4K resolution, no downscaling, 30 FPS, and also I'm using 16,000 bitrate hardware encoder for both the audio and the video. I was anxious to test this as soon as possible, so here we are, just the next day after the first ever experience with this system. And I really hope that things go well in the stream and in the recording. Anyway, and I'm using the MKV file. And as I said, hopefully all goes well. Anyway, back on the menu, more or less things are like I haven't changed them up here a lot. Just installed my preferred apps in addition to what the system had. And for example, right now I have two LibreOffice versions. I don't know which one is the Flatpak and which one is the system. I haven't even launched them. And for example, in video I have both the system version of OBS and the Flatpak version. And yeah, this is going to be interesting. And this is my dog. Finally I managed to have it appear here. I tried to customize it a bit. This one is very crash prone, like crashing quite a lot, and the worst thing about it is when it crashes, I can't have the options about it, and I have to do some terminal job to recover. Maybe it's me being stubborn and trying to customize the system instead of let it be, but hey, that's why I'm here. Anyway, and back to the browser again. I had a few comments that I would like to read now on my YouTube channel. And the thing is that I didn't even have time to answer to those comments. So let's go and see. For example, this one. Okay, it's the same video. Let's see now. It has 3 comments. Okay. Okay, so how does it run Steam games? I can't find any information about it. So I will show you right now. It comes along with a Steam installer. What's my latest video about it? Thank you for everything. So yeah, let me copy paste this thank you for everything, because I'm going to thank the other person as well. And I will use the second person's answer. So here we are, and it comes along with the Steam installer. What's my latest video? Oh yeah, this is mine, sorry. Commodore has Flatpak and Steam can be installed via this source. This is also correct. Of course you are correct, but as you can see on my latest video, very soon will be released on my channel. It also comes along with a Steam installer. And of course, this is the thank you for everything part. I have to fix this answer though. What's my latest video? I have to edit it and mention that it will be released very soon. Okay, and this comment says, does the installation allow to encrypt the root partition and install it into the UEFI location for removable drives? This might be a great thing to put onto my 2000 storage module for my framework. Okay, framework laptop, to turn it into a Commodore inspired retro futuristic system while keeping the RX system on the primary internal SSD for normal work, but since it's a laptop and I will put personal data on this device, I want it encrypted. I understand what you are saying, but I am afraid I don't have an external SSD or something to install it and truly speak for or against this. So sorry. Best of luck and share your findings if when possible. Thank you for everything. So yeah, good to see that other people are interested in this Commodore OS Vision 3.1. As I said, I like it a lot, but I really want to adapt it to my way of thinking and doing the work on Linux distributions. Maybe I'm a fool, but yeah, I will try to go all the way about it. Let's see this other comment as well. Okay, Cassie was good, but now they have decided to implement edge verification on the system's ISO. System D ISOs. Very bad, don't use Cassie OS. Your background music is to stop listening. Thank you regardless, but yeah, I will not stop the music. Yeah, I just can't. Thank you for sharing your honest opinion, of course. I am afraid I am in love with this music, and yeah, it will stay. Hopefully you understand this. Regarding OS, personally, it's not hot or cold for me, since I am not a gamer, and regarding System D, I lack the politics and the tech know-how to say for or against it. But truth be told, it has nothing that the other modern distros don't already have for non-gamers and even for gamers. I'm not, so I can't say for sure. Thank you for everything. So yeah, this was the OS. I just saw it and I felt like I had to respond to it as well. So yeah, back to this Commodore OS Vision. As I was saying, not for the first comers, not for the newcomers, the newbies and all that. Surely not, absolutely not. Maybe with an NVIDIA system it works better, I'm not sure. Maybe I will try it some other time on my Lenovo Legion 5 Pro, which has NVIDIA GPU. But until then I cannot be sure. But regarding an AMD CPU and GPU system similar to mine, plenty of, while trying to tweak it especially, plenty of roadblocks. Apps crashing, even settings crashing, but it's heavy customized by the people behind it, so maybe fools like me should not be trying to customize it. But yeah, regarding the gaming situation, I'll soon try to test XIV or if you want Final Fantasy XIV, and of course I will share my opinion about that, if possible, and how well it will happen. But here it is, game services and tools. So when you click here, Steam Gaming Service, it asks you if you want to install it. I'll try to install it and see how it will go. I didn't try it, but my guess is it will have no issues. I hope. I'm guessing, but even if it has, you can always use the Flatpak version, I guess. But yeah, let's see how it will go. I'm not having myself a Steam account like with Penguin Kdenlive account. I don't know if I will ever have one, because I'm not a gamer, truly, and not now, not in the latest many years of my life. I'm not a gamer. I have a full complicated real life as it is. So yeah, in a good way, only in a good way. That's why I'm doing this as well, this Linux thing. It's not something that someone put a gun on my head or something. I really like this as a hobby, as a pastime. Anyway, yeah, here we are, Steam. So maybe for just to show you on this YouTube channel, maybe I will create an account sometime, maybe with yeah, I will see. Don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, no. But if I will make it so, I will let you know about it. But yeah, as you can see, just a click away and you can have the Steam on this Linux distribution, no problem whatsoever. And as I said, I can't see how the performance can be like terrible, or how worse it could be compared even to CasiOS or Bazzite or whatever. And I'm saying this because the rest of the system is very snappy, very fast. Boot times, shutdown, restarts, logouts, everything is seemingly very fast, and even the exports from my Kdenlive have been nothing sort of normal. I didn't see anything bad performance-wise, but just crashes, plenty of crashes, and plenty of weird things. For example, this control center, even this one, I mean, it had crashes, and I had to do like some terminal stuff anyway in order to fix a few stuff. For example, even the natural scrolling, which I like. I'll go back to the website. I'll just do a search now. Commodore OS Vision 3.1. So I like to use the natural scrolling, and I have it enabled, but it happened through the terminal. I could not find for the life of me a setting inside the control center, and while trying to find it, it crashed. And the same thing with the keyboard shortcuts. It's like you can customize it, but not really. And the thing is, from my understanding, it's that because it uses this Cairo dock, as it's called, and the comp is I don't know if I can show it to you. I don't recall where I found it the other time. While messing with the system, I even disabled the search on the menu, the fool that I am. This search tool is for files, so no. Anyway, it has a comp-is settings thingy that yeah, right now I can't remember. I will try to fix these things offline. I think it's the video is quite long already. Anyway, I will say this and I will stop. It seems to me that even for the shortcuts I have to disable everything basically inside the comp's settings, the system settings and the Cairo dock, and then fix my preferred system-wide shortcut. And maybe they have another spot that I didn't locate myself. But yeah, things seems quite complicated at the moment for me. I tried MX Linux, which supposedly this is a spin-off. I tried MX Linux in the past. I don't remember many things about it. I have the guide about it, but yeah, we'll see. This seems quite different to that, but maybe I misremember it. Anyway, I'm having a blast, truly. I'm taking this system just like with Pop OS Cosmic. It's not for work-related stuff. If you like to tweak it, to customize it, no. But maybe it's rock solid if you are not fooling around with it, is all I'm trying to say. Maybe it's perfect for work and play, but not if you like to tweak things around. And before I go, let me show you this one. This is quite... I think it's this one. Let's see. Oh no. So I think then this is maybe this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Look at this. I'm a sucker for such things. I'm a sucker, totally. So yeah, it has plenty of such cool things. That's why I'm saying maybe if you like retro stuff, just install it. Don't try to mess around with it too much. Just keep it up to date and enjoy. And maybe it's truly rock solid. So whatever I'm saying about its stability, always have in mind that I'm messing around with it quite a lot in the background. Not just visually, but in the background as well. And yeah, maybe this is related to the other app here. I'm not sure. I don't remember it taking so long. Yeah. Hopefully this one didn't mess anything with the stream and the things that I have done in the background. I will see. I'm already shaking in my knees. Yeah. You see, like if you are into retro stuff, this is so cool. And I know it's quite difficult to have a proper CRT monitor nowadays connected to a modern computer. But for those that are lucky like that, enjoy this amazing retro-like Linux distribution. As always, thank you for everything and see you on the next one. Bye!